It's really the kind of the intrigue within the company, the intrigue with the clients that come through the program, and the reasons more than anything that people come through this program. I I'm going into the reveries, and everybody kind of has their own little secret. Everybody has their little thing that they haven't shared with anybody. And a lot of that comes out in the reverie. As a matter of fact, all of the background that we get from about any of the main characters, we're going to find it out in reverie. We're not going to find it out like in real world time. We'll find the stuff out through the reveries, which is a really cool concept, I think. This show is about a kind of a very encompassing virtual reality program, and there's a company called Oniratech that Alexis Barrett, who's the character that Jessica Liu plays, has created. And it's really a program, a virtual reality program based on wish fulfillment. It's if you've lost a loved one and you're having a hard time getting over their loss, or it doesn't have to be a person, it can be a cat, it could be whatever it is that is missing from your life that used to be there maybe and isn't there anymore. You can go in, and if you need a bit more time to separate from that person in the real world, that's what this program can do for you. The clients go into the Reverie you can go into Reverie from your house. You don't have to come into the Oniratech offices to go into Reverie. If you are in Reverie and you're at Oniratech, something bad, something wrong, something went wrong. It's not. You can do it from your living room, and that's actually how the program was designed, so that you can do it from your living room. What happens is you first have to come in, and there's like a full psychological evaluation, because you can't have any kind of psychological issues in this program, because you don't know how they manifest themselves in the virtual world. Kind of the whole premise of the show, and the reason why this show, the kind of psychological thriller aspect to this show is some people aren't coming out of Reverie, not because they can't, but because they don't want to. They don't want to leave, because the virtual world is so great for them, and they're, I don't know, either with the person that they wanted to be with, and they don't want to leave. And that is problematic, because your body in the real world is just sitting there deteriorating. You're not eating, you're not getting fluids, you're not, none of that stuff, and you're dying. If you stay in for too long, you'll die. It would kind of be like you're in a coma. And how long can your body stay in a coma? It's not a good state for your body to be in. So that's the issue that we're confronting in the show, is some people just don't want to come out. For Mara Kint, going into these reveries to save people, yes, she's saving them, but in each instance, she also learns something about herself. And she learns something about herself that helps her to heal from the tragedy that she has dealt with. At the heart of each episode, there's an emotional core that I think every audience member is going to be able to connect with. Not necessarily that you've gone through the same thing that this client has gone through, but more that the emotions that they're facing are emotions that everyone can relate to. The fear, people will have seen that fear. The joy that people that experience in Reverie, they'll be able to relate to that joy, the fear, the pain, the anger, any of those things. It's going to be something that the audience can relate to from their own lives. And I think that's our job, right? We're supposed to hold the mirror up to nature. We're supposed to show the real world. And even though it's a virtual world, that's what Reverie is, everything in it is real life. It deals with real life issues and emotions in a virtual world.